Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's edition of the Tech Time newsletter. I am Tyson, and I am here to bring you a bunch of news around ClickFunnels 2.0 and the stuff you need to be aware of this week when it comes to changes and additions and everything, all that good stuff around the platform. Now, with that said, let's go and start off with walking you through what's actually going to be covered here in this video and this newsletter. First off, we're going to be covering 2.0 updates that you need to be aware of for the week. The next item of business here is going to be a training all around how to actually turn on live chat for your funnels, pages, sites, all that stuff directly inside of ClickFunnels 2.0 using the Message Hub. All right, moving on, we have the tool of the week. In this case, it's more of a resource, which is going to be AppSumo. And then we have a frequently asked question that we got this week. And after that, we'll wrap it up with a special offer for those of you who need a little extra help around ClickFunnels Classic or 2.0, whether it's strategy or we'll get to that in a minute. Don't worry. But let's go ahead and move down and we'll jump into the featured releases area. The first item of business here is going to be the phone input field. Flag default is now based on a country, which basically means if you are viewing a page that has a phone input field on it, it'll show the correct flag based off of where you're currently at in the world, and it'll also show the correct or have the correct country code assigned to it by default. So it's all based off of location now, and it will automatically apply wherever you are. Not really much to show there. There's not going to be a video or anything. Just know that there is, whenever you go to a page that has a phone number input field for you or your customer in ClickFunnels 2.0, it will now display the country code that's correct based off of where you are and the corresponding flag for that country. Now, moving on, the next item is that we can now customize our checkout elements directly inside of ClickFunnels 2.0, which means that you can customize and curate the experience that someone would have in the checkout process. You can now add elements in between the existing components that are already within the element itself. So you can maybe add videos, you can add images, whatever you really want. You can go in and expand on what's there and customize the experience that you want your customers to have. So pretty dang cool. There will be a video attached to this. Click on it directly and it'll walk you through everything you need to know. All right, moving on, we have the quick tips and how-to section this week. This is all around turning on live chat for your sites, your funnels, your pages. Really, it's just activating it as a whole across the board within ClickFunnels 2.0. You're going to be using the Message Hub while doing this, and if you want step-by-step instructions and a walkthrough guide of how to actually do this, just click on a video that's going to be down here at the very bottom. Basically, it'll walk you through how to actually connect the Message Hub, how to go in and turn on the functionality of live chat inside of the site settings, and from there, how to actually go back and forth inside of live chat. What does that actually look like? How do you respond to customers? Where do you find messages? All that good stuff will be found right here on the video or in the actual article that this will take you to. If you have more questions, just reach out, let us know. Moving on down, we have the tool and resource spotlight this week. And this week's topic of interest is the AppSumo marketplace. AppSumo is a marketplace all around lifetime deals for softwares. Honestly, every software out there at this point, not every software, but a lot of softwares are subscription. And if you're tired of it, you want to switch things up, you want to look for alternatives that do the exact same thing, AppSumo is probably a great place to start. And you can find pretty good deals on great software. So check it out if you're interested. They have a bunch of deals there that you can find at anytime. And that brings us to the next section, which is going to be the most asked question that we got this week. Honestly, this one just pertains to consuming a lot of information and never doing anything with it. I feel like, especially in the funnel world or the marketing world, there's so much information going around. There's a lot of things floating out there, especially when ClickFunnels comes into play here. If you're in any of their educational stuff, like there's so much information to take on, and you go through their education stuff. You watch the videos. You feel like you've done the thing without actually doing a thing. So if you're tired of just overstimulating and over accumulation of knowledge, I got you. The first item here is action over accumulation. We keep stacking things on over and over and over again, learning different perspectives of the same thing until we feel like we've actually done it without doing it. So actually taking action on what you're consuming is going to be the best route forward. If you're not actually moving in the direction of using that item right away, you're not going to use it and it's useless. Item number 2 is to create an actual plan, right? Instead of just consuming endlessly and just letting yourself go down the spiral of consuming more and more information, how about we actually move that needle towards what you're actually trying to learn? For example, I've seen this time and time again where people are trying to learn how to build funnels or websites or whatever, or use a specific software. Instead of watching that next tutorial, go and actually do the thing that you're learning how to do. If you learn how to build a funnel, go build an actual funnel. It could be total crap, and that's okay. The fact of the matter is, when you go and implement what you're actually learning, it's going to stick a little bit better, and you're doing it. Number 3, limit the amount of input that you surround yourself with and take in before implementing that specific item. Maybe instead of watching 20 tutorials before going in and building that funnel, just watch like 1 or 2. Get the baseline, understand how to get into the editor, learn how the actual structure of the pages with sections, rows, and columns and elements, understand how they correlate, and then go in and actually do that. Go in and add the section to the page, go in and add that new row, go in and add elements to that page, fill it in with what you're trying to actually achieve, whether that's collecting information, going and having a order form on a page, whatever. And number 4 is to reflect on your progress, so that way you can reinforce the fact that you actually took action and moved towards the goal that you were looking to achieve. 4 easy steps, nothing too crazy. Hopefully those help. And that leads us to the special offer of the week, which is to join our open office hours if you want to. If you have any questions, if you need help with anything around ClickFunnels Classic 2.0, the ClickFunnels ecosystem in general, whether it's technical, strategy stuff, you name it. You can join our open office hours if you want to this coming Friday. Just click on the link down here. It'll take you to the correct sign up page where you can join. It will allow you to get the actual link that will be used for the call, and you can come hang out with us for that specific day. In this case, it'll be the Friday coming up. So if you are interested, right on, come hang out with us. We'll be happy to see you. Have a fantastic rest of your week, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.